It's your boy Griff here, back with another video, and today I got a special video for you guys. Today we're gonna be checking out the tier list, GamePress tier list. Man, we're gonna see what they updated, what they changed in the tier list. Last time we checked, they did not have the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. They did not have the LF Broly or the Frieza. They're not gonna have the Zenkai Vegeta just yet. I feel like they probably still are like testing around with him, seeing how good he is and stuff like that. But from what I'm seeing, I think he might be. I think that Vegeta's gonna be high tier 1. I feel like that's where they're gonna put him at. From the videos I've been seeing, from how I'm facing against that guy at Z7, I feel like he's gonna be tier 1. But other than that, let's dive on in. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they added, what they changed, and let's just talk about it. So these are the important notes about where they place certain like banner unit, like certain units at certain stores and stuff. So you guys can see that there. So we're at Z tier. So okay, Gohan for sure. All right, I think Gohan is Z plus. I feel like he's out of tier of his own. He shouldn't even be with these guys in my opinion. I feel like Gohan is Z plus. Super Saiyan 3 Goku 18, Super Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Bardock. Super Saiyan Blue Bardock definitely got a definitely rise. I remember him definitely wasn't at Z tier the last time I did this. But I guess they're basically saying that the fact that Super Saiyan units are like getting a lot of love, like with the Broly, with the Super Gogeta, with the Namku, that his stock has definitely rise as a valuable unit, you know, with the Super Saiyan crit. This guy is also a tank too, bro. Like he's also a tank. He has card draw speed, and I can see why they put him at Z tier. So I definitely see that, man. And his Zenkai ability is insane. Like his Zenkai ability, not his Z ability where it does Super Saiyan, but his Zenkai ability for Blue Saiyans is very, very good. And I'm starting to see a lot of people just running blue, purple Saiyans, bro. And it's insane because you just run him with the Namku. Sometimes people are putting in like the God Key, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And it's just like a blue, and then with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and UI, like you can just make so much like crazy blue, purple teams, like variants of it. And it's really because of this Bardock too. Bardock definitely plays an effect in that, so I could definitely see why they put him at Z tier. But yeah, definitely Gohan is Z plus tier because no one ain't touching Gohan. S tier, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, okay. Namku, I would have him at Z tier because the way I play, like, you know, I use him a lot because I'm a Saiyan user, and just the way he controls the game, control how like your opponent thinks and stuff. If you have a blue card and stuff, and just playing mind games, I feel like that's why I put him at Z tier. But they're taking into account of everybody. Nah, they're not taking people that like plays high ranks and stuff. So I'll agree with the S, but for sure. Revival Cells at S, okay. Topo is at S, right? Goku Black, Final Form Frieza. So they put the Final Form Frieza at S tier. What he does, this Frieza is insane. Like doing paralysis, getting Dragon Ball manipulation, the amount of debuffs that he does. Like every time he attacks you, he has 50%. I think minus 50% health restoration. So people that heals a lot, like Vados, like he can like disrupt with her abilities and stuff. Every time he attacks, he reduces your ki. Just a straight up annoying unit. So definitely at S. They put the Broly at bottom S, but they said at 6 stars he'll be approximately 4th or 5th over on S tier. And I agree. They say that he's a bit too fragile at 3 stars. Doesn't make sense, but at 6 stars he'll be at 4 or 5. But man, like this Broly is scary, bro. Like because if you pair him up with Bardock, he getting the Super Saiyan crits, right? And like say example, you're facing a Broly, right? He PVs you, and he's attacking you, and he's sidestepping, so he's slowly gaining his Vanish Gauge. And next thing you know, bam, he kills you, right? He kills you, and then you're forced to get another unit, right? So he's gonna get 50% of his Vanish Gauge back. So basically, he's gonna have his Vanish Gauge back. Then he's gonna have health restoration restored back. And he's gonna get damage inflicted because he's facing another unit. So to say now you gotta be careful because if you use the blast, he has blast armor. He can go right through it. It is start another combo. And he also gets card draw speed, I believe, when he faces a new opponent, I believe, right? And I think so. And he just does so much stuff, and it's scary. He can easily take you out there. The next thing you know, he pops his main ability, get extra more damage, extra health, extra key. Like, he could easily just he could easily 1v3 you. And the fact that he has Super Saiyan, Bar that got Super Saiyan crits, and his Zenkai ability, and you also have Namco's Zenkai ability and Z ability with the blue extra damage to extra buff to blue Saiyans. Like, this guy can easily have a lot of tankiness as well. So that's why I feel like pairing him up with like the blue purple team with him and with the 2 Zenkai boosts that he gets, and also the Zenkai 7 legendary Broly, the OG Broly also helps because he's sagas for the movies. So he also getting 3 triple Zenkai buff. So that's a helping with the tankiness. But they put Majin Buu up here at S. His locking ability is definitely can be game changing, right? Especially with the rise of a lot of blue Saiyans, because he does extra damage to Saiyans, and then the fact that they're blue, that's like what he counters. So he's gonna do a lot of damage at locking them up and stuff. But I feel like the only thing that's holding Majin Buu back is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, because they do extra damage to Regen. And I feel like that's what really holding Regen back. And I also think about Regen is they really need like a very strong blue unit, like someone that can like hit hard. Like, Baby is still good, Baby's still a solid unit, but if you're trying to bring Regen and you're facing up against like the Zenkai 7 Gohan, Baby is not gonna be enough, because although Baby can like do his support, you need someone that's a blue unit that can hit hard against that Gohan, just and till this day, Regen still doesn't have like a crazy blue unit. So hopefully they Zenkai like Slug or like the Piccolo, so they can like be on top. And I think they just like one Zenkai blue unit away from being top tier. So we're in tier 1. They put Demon King Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo is definitely very good. I can see why he's at tier 1. They dropped UI Goku to tier 1. But at 6 stars, he'd be mid S. So okay, it makes sense, because I feel like a lot of people are getting a lot of are starting to like understand how to play with him for sure. He's definitely hard to master. I feel like once you master him, it definitely is rewarding. Like, I'm starting to see a lot of people doing crazy plays with him when I'm facing against some and stuff. So yeah, so definitely at 6 stars, he's definitely at mid S for sure. Beerus, they drop him down. I can definitely see why, because he doesn't really hit as hard as he used to, being one of the first Zenkai units, like being, I think, like a year and 2 months ago. So I could definitely see his damage is starting to go down, but his Zenkai build is pretty nice. Green God Key. So the purple Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, okay, tier 1. Android 16 tier 1, I agree. Go 10 tier 1, makes sense. Vados tier 1. I think Vados will maybe be a little bit higher in tier 1. Maybe like in between Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and God Beerus, because I feel like just the fact that she just heals and like the extra damage and stuff, and getting key when she comes in, getting key when she leaves, healing once again, more card draw speed. She can destroy your combo with 2 cards, destroy 2 of your enemy's cards when she switches in. Very good. She's just a very good unit. I feel like she's be a little bit higher. They dropped Jiren down. I want to see why they dropped Jiren down, because he was at S tier once. But they were basically saying that hold on, can I slide? Okay. They were basically saying that because like his Rival Universe team, like, it's just so easy, like, because Rival Universe really have like Topo, Dispo, and him and stuff like that. But I mean, it makes sense. It's like easy to tell like who you're gonna pick, so it's easy to counter. It makes sense. But he's still a good unit. I feel like he should be maybe a little bit higher on tier 1, maybe a little bit, maybe higher than Android 16, maybe. But definitely tier 1. I don't think he's S. Maybe a little bit higher in tier 1. God of Destruction Champa is tier 1. Okay. He definitely hits hard for sure. I think this placement is fine. But they dropped Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta down to mid tier 1 at 3 stars. So I want to see what they put him at 6 stars. So at 6 stars, they put him in low S. I agree with that. I agree, low S for sure. He's an excellent beat stick, game changing extra move. Fragile. He definitely has fragile. He's definitely fragile at sometimes. No card draw speed, and he definitely needs time to build up his damage uniques. Right. For sure, I definitely agree with this. I feel like he was a card draw, like just card draw speed away of being one of the best units in the game, in my opinion. But it's just like, I just don't know, man. I just feel like I just don't know what the community wanted, because it was like, did you want this guy to be oppressive like Vegito Blue? Like, did you guys want like another unit to like dominate, like just be so dominant like Vegito Blue? You guys wanted that for like 5 months straight of this guy being like straight up just ridiculous? Like, you guys really wanted that? But then if they didn't make him that, then people are gonna be mad because he wasn't like Vegito Blue. So it's like, what did you guys want? You guys wanted him to be the most broken unit in the game. You guys wanted him to like dominate everything and like see this guy every single time you play against him, because I'm telling you, everybody would be using him if he was that dominant. So I feel like they did a good job with him. I feel like card draw speed would have made him like insanely good. I feel like he would have been like like how Vegito Blue was, just dominated. And then if you had those two together, ooh, man, that would have been a headache. And then you have Kefla in there as well, or even Vados in there. Oh man, nah. I definitely think how they handled this guy, he definitely was fair. They definitely handled him fairly, and I'm glad that they didn't make him oppressive like Vegito Blue, because I feel like no unit should be like Vegito Blue like that. Everybody's like, what about Zenkai Gohan? First of all, he's a Zenkai 7, and then he's an LF unit. A Zenkai LF should be one of the best units in the game, in my opinion. So they put Vegito Blue at tier 1. I want to see where they put him at when he's at 6 stars. Top tier 1, arguably low S. I think he should be low S, because what he does with his getting strike arts cards and like prolonging his combos, it's still annoying to this day. And I definitely think he should be low S at 6 stars. Kefla's at tier 1. I think Kefla could be a little bit higher in tier 1. They put Super Saiyan 2 Gohan here. They put Kid Trunks. They put Final Form Cooler. Okay. They put Maz Vegeta tier 1. I want to see where they put him at. If he's at 6 stars, he'll be around mid tier 1. Okay. Let's see. I mean, they don't really got nothing bad to say about him. Let's see. Nothing crazy. He's just a pretty solid unit. They have Bergamo here at tier 1. I don't see no one using him. Let me know in the comments if you guys seen people using Bergamo. Honestly, I feel like I would rather just use Dispo. I think Dispo is better than Bergamo. For sure. I feel like what Bergamo is good at is just his Z ability, like giving health to Universe Sagas. Cause that's what I use him for. I think Dispo is a way better red for sure. Like, Dispo can extend his combos. He can get card draw speed with his green card. He can feint too. I think Dispo is definitely better than Bergamo. So I think Bergamo should be dropped out of tier 1. Maybe at the end of tier 1. And I definitely think Dispo is definitely the better unit, in my opinion. But anyways, it is Zenkai Broly. Okay. Metal Cooler, green Metal Cooler, tier 1. Super Saiyan Team Trunks. Okay, I can see him at tier 1. Maybe a little bit higher. Maybe a little bit higher than the Metal Cooler. For sure. Coat Vegeta, that tier 1 I agree with. Ultimate Gohan, Blue Adult Gohan, I can see him at tier 1. Gotenks is at tier 1 as well, and Kid Goku's at tier 1. So those are the people, man. I just want to do tier 1 and then the S tier and Z tier. I don't feel like doing tier 2. That's gonna be very, very, very long video. And yeah, so I definitely think, my opinion, I think Goku should be Z tier. I kind of agree with how they did the Broly and like all the LF units when they're at certain stars, like when they're at 6 stars, where their placement is. I agree with that. I like how they added that to the thing. I remember last time I was complaining about like why you're only just focusing them at 3 stars. So I like how they're like, all right, if they're at 6 stars, where they be at. So I like that for sure. Game press for sure. I really like that. And yeah, I kind of agree with this. Interesting to see how they put the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta at mid tier 1. Interesting. For sure. I'm curious to see where they put Zenkai Vegeta, the Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I feel like he's gonna be at top like high tier 1. I feel like he's gonna be like around like the guy, like the Beerus and the UI Goku, around there. I think maybe around there. And yeah, that's it for the video, man. Me reacting to the tier list, and hopefully when they drop more units, I'm gonna be back here react to this. And definitely like what GamePress did by adding the 6 stars to the LFs and stuff. I really like that little thing that they did right there, for sure. So yeah, that's it for this video. Comment down what you kind of agree with what their list, what you disagree. We can comment down. We can chat about it in the comment section. Yeah, that's it for the video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Griff, man, and I'm out.